Hey guys, it sucks and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it feels so nice to be at home on my own mic again. You don't have to listen to that awful scratchy mic anymore, but we are back with another speed build today. This is going to be a really silly build considering that the new For Rent expansion pack is coming out and apartments are like, I don't know, not going to be obsolete. I think it's going to be a nice like complement to city living and the apartments that came with San Myshuno. But it's basically like overhauling residential a little bit and allowing you to, lease your stuff to tenant. If you're a simmer, you've seen the news. You probably. I hope, because I'm not doing a very good job at explaining it. But yeah, I'm building just a regular old apartment. I have started like pre-building for this pack and like getting ready for it, but I really just wanted a shabby kind of derelict rundown apartment, low-key giving like crack den vibes, just a little low-key. But I kind of had stories for the roommates who live here. One's just a tiny bit more neater, just a tiny bit, or at least cares a little more, like they have more decorations in their room and like to keep their hobbies and stuff. The other one, there's like a bed taken apart that is like covered in like weird stains and it's just messy and gross and has like graffiti on the wall. I don't know, they're both like kind of opposite-ish, but I mean they're still living in this rundown apartment. I like to assume they're best friends, but either way, going away from my weird silly Sims stories that I make up in my head as I build my builds and think about the people who live here. So this is 19 Culpeper House in the Spice District, I believe. It was originally a two-bedroom. I kind of messed around with the layout. I kind of just like changed it entirely. I wasn't like, it's not that I wasn't like, I just wasn't vibing with the original one, not the first one. Well, I mean it is the first one. I mean the original one. Anyways, this video, I was expecting it to be shorter, and when I finally like put it in my editing program and it was like relatively long, I'm like, this is only a 2-bedroom apartment. I didn't even build an exterior. Then I remembered I like spent way too much time just like putting little holes in the wall and the weird stains on the floor, and you know what? I had fun. I had a really good time. I just went absolutely wild, unhinged, goblin mode on and just adding the most like gross stuff you can imagine. There's like food on the floor in the kitchen, just clothes strewn everywhere. I tried to add a decent bit of clutter. The one thing like I didn't like fully commit with just making like absolutely abysmally disgusting and horrible is the kitchen. They got some cooking space because I still wanted this to like be usable. This is not playtested. I should start playtesting my builds, and I like to think that like having a warning like when I make these speed builds and like upload these online that like I don't playtest is enough. But I know people really don't like want to go through the process of playtesting, and it's probably just easier for me to do so because I have finished the build. It's right here. I may as well just plop a sim in it real quick instead of someone scouring the gallery or downloading lots and then individually playtesting them one by one. That's annoying. I get that. But I have really bad attention span, and I'm also very forgetful and not even lazy or like procrastinating. It's kind of because I like just want to upload the book. Like as soon as I'm done with it, I'm like, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's a momentous occasion. I'm done. I need to reward myself by clicking the little upload to gallery button or like putting together a speed build. Who cares about playtesting? I love this build. I love this thing I've made. Let me share. Like that's how I do it. I should get used to playtesting it a little more. I think I like would not improve like the quality of my. Well, I mean it might, because like I genuinely don't know how broken some of my builds are. I would like to think they're not that broken. I know The Sims 4 can have some weird routing sometimes. I'm sure there's like occasional little like slips in the bathroom you can't fit in through. I like to think I have a pretty good judgment of what the routing is and like how Sims even react to certain objects, because certain objects you can get away with placing other items closer to, or kind of just like breaking limits. But I honestly like to playtest my buildings just to see like how good I am at judging that, because I definitely pushed it with some like builds and room layouts. I don't know. If you haven't noticed, I've been quite on a roll with speed builds. I usually like struggle to get one up every 2 weeks, but I am just popping out multiple a week right now. Guys, I am in my building era. It is not going to stop anytime soon, and this pack coming out is just going to make it like even more of a problem. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this momentum up, but I'm just gonna ride with it, you know. And like I said in my last video about my speed build, or not my speed build. Hello, I literally just talked about that. I mean my Let's Plays. I am home now. I'm filming this voiceover, and then I'm getting right into filming my Let's Plays. Don't you worry. I'm excited. You will see them slowly resume. I'm just taking my time. I'm not rushing into it because I want the end quality to be the best, right? I want to make sure it's my best stuff. I don't want to just like start rushing it. And you know, I've been just tinkering with my saves. I've been slowly rebuilding my mods folder. I haven't put it in yet. I've just kind of been like doing it on the side. I didn't like delete everything. I kind of wanted to build it based off of like a lot of stuff I have and a lot of like key creators I like and use a lot. I'd like to try to keep it not smaller. I'm thinking of just kind of getting rid of all my alpha hair in cast in general. You know, I'm a Maxis Mitch. I almost said Maxis Mitch. Hello, Maxis Mix simmer. I like a good alpha sim every now and then, but just for like performances and just I don't need all those mods in my game at once. I can always just like stick my alpha files because I do have it organized by that in a separate drive, but I think I just like take it out. I want to make my game a little more organized, especially with the CC. And I've been building a lot of no CC builds, sorry, and I've been considering going no CC and like all of my saves, but I don't really want to rebuild houses that I have, because I know that in my Star Sun Legacy, the very like Japanese house is very much like filled with CC, and same with the Fraser's house. Like it's the exterior is no CC at least, but the interior is just like filled with CC. I went to town on that. I'm so excited to get back into them. I just have lots of stuff planned for my channel. I'm really happy about like the content I'm making and stuff, and I say this a lot, but like I'm really looking forward. I just hit 1.3k I think on my YouTube, which is just absolutely insane. 1,300 of you like my silly videos. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for allowing me to indulge in this hobby and watching me do it. That's still just crazy to me that so many of you watch me do this stuff. I'm going to ask this here just in case if anyone's like, you know, wants to put their input or 2 cents on this. I want to do real-time build things, almost in more of like a podcasty style, where I either like go through my process, probably get off topic just a little bit and talk about like different things, almost like kind of I did a little bit of streaming. I think it was a year ago now, maybe a little less than that actually, but like I don't have time to fully commit myself to something like that right now. I just can't. I have too much on my plate. But doing those long form videos, I mean, it's no different than filming a speed build. I just can talk aloud all my thoughts, right? But yeah, and I don't have to worry about like interacting with the chat. And I don't say that like I don't like doing it. I love it. I just can't commit myself to that right now. But I have been thinking about that, just so you can get a little more in depth like with the process of my build, if that's something people might be interested in. I don't know how well that would do. They would probably be incredibly long videos. I would try to like cut out like big silence parts at least, because I'm sure like I won't be talking the whole damn time, but I will like be going over little details really. I don't know, I'd have to experiment with making those videos and see how it goes. So I am going to be gone for another week and a couple days, and when I say gone, I mean like from my house. I'm not on my home base. I don't have everything on my little mini laptop, all my saves. So I'll be recording basically a bunch of Let's Plays the next like 2 days, get like stockpiled on those, and edit them while I'm there, as well as like kind of starting like a bit more of, I want to get my schedule back. I want to get my consistency back and have a consistent schedule. So I'm going to try to do some pre-recording and then worry about editing when I'm there. And I have all that free time when I'm there, right? And I don't really want to just like talk to myself like a crazy person. So that's like lots of free time for me to do that. And I think it'd be a good way to get like stocked up on videos again. I'm just really like in the content creation mindset. I'm having fun with it. I'm having a good time. And I'm so appreciative of the love that I also receive on this silly little online content. But yeah, avoiding getting too sentimental, I think I'm going to end the voiceover portion of this video here. Still got a little bit of decorating left over to do, but I can just let my strange goblin core playlist is what it's called. It's not really goblin core, it's more like a lo-fi, but you know, the sentiment's there. You can listen to some chill music while the rest of this speed build plays out. But of course, first, I would like to thank my patrons, Jacqueline Dream, Hanoo, Esther, and Sasha. If you'd like to support me and my channel, the link to my Patreon is down below. However, that is never a necessity. Again, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make. Bye.